Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle. Getting situated here. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a reading for Aquarius. Aquarius in all placements. I'm going to be doing a what's it called? Celtic crossbred using my Radiant Rider-Waite deck, and then I will clarify with something else. So, yeah, that's what we're starting with. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest because, of course, you know your story best. Okay, so here we go. Let's dive in. What's the situation currently? The Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away. What's the challenge? Three of Wands. What happened in the past? Page of Wands. Coming up in the near future, we've got the Five of Cups. What are you consciously aware of? The Seven of Cups. What's hidden from you? The Magician. Your direct influence on the situation is the Emperor, Aries energy. External influences on the situation, Queen of Swords. Hey, the sun made it. Good morning, sir. Thanks for being here. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears are the Ten of Cups. Is 10 of Cups. Potential outcome. Seven of Wands. And Redbeard is here too. Oh my gosh. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. I'm feeling the need to use the want, the desire to use my Scorpio deck. I always say it with my horrible Italian accent. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups. Why is this here? Force. It looks like the Strength card. Although I don't think the number doesn't line up. But I'm going to call this Strength. Because that's how I roll. Okay, Eight of Cups again. Oh, and by the way, assuming this is the Strength card, that's Leo energy. And then we have the Three of Swords. So you could be dealing with someone with Leo in their chart. You could have some Leo in your chart, but doesn't have to be. But ultimately, there's strength in walking away from a situation or a person, even though it's painful. Could also be where the fact that you are walking away is breaking someone else's heart. So the challenge is the Three of Wands. Why? The Lovers. Gemini energy. Nine of Coins. Six of Cups. Feels like you may possibly want to make your way towards somebody from your past. You want to take action to ensure that your chips, your ships come in. Could be that, yeah, you're focusing, you kind of have your sights set on the horizon in terms of somebody specific who, yeah, they're from the past. They could be very, very independent, just single, living their best life. Um, you want to choose this person. They feel like a soulmate to you, like a somebody you would like to come together with. But for whatever reason, maybe because of the situation where you're in the process of walking away, um, uh, you need to get over that hump first. You need to um, finish grieving. If you are the one with the broken heart, it's like, you have to walk away, but it still hurts. And so until you finish healing from that, um, you feel like you can't take action towards what you really want, something like that. In the recent past, we've got the Page of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups. The Popess. It always cracks me up saying that. I don't know why. um, Cancerian energy, by the way. And Five of Cups. Five of Cups on the table again. Ay, ay, ay. Four of Cups. So something happened. It was like you found yourself in a situation where you're just kind of bored, kind of dissatisfied. Like, why? This isn't working out the way I hoped it would. It seemed like it was going to be fun, but then things got weird. like, you know, like we have a baby playing with a snake and, you know, a woman crying on top of a dragon. And like, there's all this weirdness that just left you feeling dissatisfied and put you in this place of you could have just kind of shut down, gotten very quiet. Maybe you went within to just try and tune into your intuition, to commune with the universe, like, um because we have the Five of Cups too. There's there was some kind of disappointment, dissatisfaction, sadness that really, it was a catalyst for you to decide that you want to move forward in a new way. You want to follow your passion. Anytime the Four of Cups comes up, that, like, there's something's not working out. Somebody's not following their true, yeah, we'll just say passion. All right. And this is all about, like, yeah, let's go on an adventure. Let's go have some fun. We're not even going to plan too much. We're just going to ride off and see what we see and encounter whatever. And it's going to be awesome. And um, yeah. So is painful and annoying as this past situation was, it needed to happen so that you could find your true trajectory. So in the near future, we have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Coins. Oh, we got two. Five of Coins. And the Emperor again. And let me, it's upside. No, it's not upside down. Okay. One more. Let me get one more because these two kind of came out together. If I can hold it right. The Eight of Swords. So we've got the Queen of Coins, the Emperor and the Five of Coins together, and the Eight of Swords. So you could be dealing with someone with Earth in their chart. Maybe you have some Earth in your chart. I don't know. I'm kind of picking up that you're this Emperor energy, that you're dealing with someone who embodies this Queen of Pentacles energy, somebody who's very resourceful, very nurturing, grounded, willing and able to put in the work and the effort for, what they want to be successful. And you could have been left out in the cold by this person. You're someone who, and by the way, roles can be reversed, so apply it as it fits. But let's say you're the Emperor. You feel left out in the cold, maybe by this person. You've experienced some kind of loss that's caused a considerable amount of anxiety. And just you're gonna be in a period of grief for a time. There's not much you can do. Oh, and I forgot to say, so I was starting to say, so the Emperor, let's say you are the Emperor. This is somebody who's very in charge of their life, of what's going on around them. They're an authority in the world, in their own life, very sovereign. Um, Typically the Emperor is the father of the deck. You could be a parent, or the other person is. Again, take it as it resonates. But anyway, yeah, there's some kind of grief here because of feeling like shut out, pushed out, feeling the loss of somebody that you think is you're. I feel like there's respect here. You feel this respect for this person, for this Queen of Pentacles. And I don't know, for whatever reason, you're just bummed out because they're not they're not taking what you have to offer, something. So what you are conscious of is the Seven of Cups. Why is this here? The Four of Coins. Um ooh, right. I think this is the Ace of Swords. And the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands again. So that's on the table twice. You could be in this mode right now where you're holding on very tightly to what's important to you, to the things that you know are good, are fulfilling. Um, I can't tell exactly what's going on in this picture, but it kind of looks like she has a heart in her hands, Indiana Jones style, and she's like squeezing it, like squeezing the blood out of it. I don't know. It's like it makes me think that maybe you're holding on too tightly to what you want, or holding on to the past. But what comes, maybe there's just this knee jerk reaction, or this kind of default to wanting to hold on to what's yours, what's important. And there comes this clarity, this truth. You can't squeeze blood from a turnip, is what I'm getting from this. You You cannot squeeze any more out of the situation. This feels like what you're walking away from. And you finally realize, oh, it's time for a new beginning. It's time to completely pivot in a new direction. And you kind of you get that fire lit under you. You get that feeling of like, okay, like getting antsy, getting restless. What are we going to do? Let's go have some fun. And you realize, as you're preparing for this new beginning, you don't know if you're choosing correctly. There's a lot of options, perhaps, that are showing up, that are being presented to you. Um, you could have a tendency to choose a certain type of person or a certain type of situation, and you're starting to examine that, like, looking back over your life, over your choices. You're like, okay, there's something that keeps happening. That I keep finding myself in these similar situations that leave me feeling dissatisfied, bored, needing to walk away, that whole kind of thing. And so I feel like you're in this process of trying to get in tune with yourself, with what you want, follow your passion and your desire, because that is going to lead you where you want to go. You're just, I don't know, you're a little confused right now, which is understandable, especially if you're dealing with some kind of grief, some kind of disappointment. It can be very challenging to make choices when you're feeling that way, because it colors everything. And it you people often don't think straight when they're going through grief. And you know it's important to be patient with yourself. um oh, that word comes up so much, but seriously, like, you'll get through this. Things will become clear of what direction to go in. And ultimately, I have to say, there is no such thing as a bad choice. Wrong, no, let's change that. No such thing as a wrong choice, because whatever you choose, it's going to lead you in a direction, um, where you're either going to get what you wanted from that choice, or you're going to learn a lesson. And the lesson is just as valuable, maybe more valuable than something actually working out the way you hoped or planned. So, okay, so what's hidden from you is the Magician, clarified by the Six of Wands, the Hermit. There's Virgo again, and Five of Wands. My goodness, lots of fives here. So there's somebody here. This, most likely this is the person. Well, I can't say most likely. This is either the person you're walking away from or the one you have your sights set on. By the way, this doesn't have to mean it's love. It can be, any kind of connection in your life. But somebody wants some kind of victory and success with you. Like, being with you, coming together with you, collaborating with you, they feel like would elevate them. And so, but they're the reason you don't know about this, the reason this is hidden, is because they're taking their time to go within, to figure out what can they offer, what's even important to them. Who are they? They're shining the light, and they're tapping into that inner wisdom. And there's some kind of inner conflict within themselves, I think. I don't know. I mean, yeah, this 5 of wands, it's like they're biding their time because they're trying to get clear. They're trying to figure things out too. But it leads to this desire to alchemize the situation, to transform things as they are, to manifest. They're actively trying to manifest you into their life. That's what this feels like. But there's a lot of, yeah, kind of conflicted energy within them, conflicted thoughts, conflicted feelings. Uh, so your direct influence on the situation is the emperor, right? Which is why when I was reading that scenario before, I feel like you're the emperor and you're dealing with a queen of pentacles. So the emperor is here, page of cups. So there could be a lot of communication here as well. Desire for a new beginning, potential for a new beginning. 4 of wands. And judgment. Scorpio energy. Whoop. There it goes. Scorpio could be Libra energy. You want to make an offer for some kind of long-term commitment with someone. Whether that's in love, you want to ask someone to marry you, or you just, you want to get someone on your team. Um, although, you know, getting someone on your team, that implies work. There's not a lot of work here. This is more about fun, enjoyment, celebration. You feel you want to make some kind of offer of love. Offer up your heart, what's important to you. Make your feelings known. Having to do with something potentially from the past. Yeah, because we had the 6 of cups come up too. Maybe you want to resurrect something, but you're stepping into your power. You're standing strong, you're standing tall, you're making choices and decisions that you feel are going to be best for everyone, but especially yourself. You're taking back your power. So external influences, we have the Queen of Swords here. Why? We have the Magician again. Once again, Gemini and Virgo energy. The Empress is now on the table. There's a chance that you're dealing with a very strong soul bond here with somebody. Emperor and Empress, they're a team. They're a couple. Ace of Cups. Oh my God. So, um, so this is the external influences. Once again, we have the Magician. Your person is actively manifesting. This new person is actively manifesting you. Um, they are they're using the tools that they have at their fingertips. They're masterful manifestors. It could be where they are this Empress. They embody this Empress energy. Gender doesn't matter. We all embody masculine and feminine. So this can be anybody, but it feels like there's this person, they are the epitome of love and care, abundance, um, kind of creation energy, very fertile, um, and also very uh, solid and comfortable in who they are. They have taken their power back already. If they had ever lost it I mean, we're human, right? We all have our moments. But this is somebody who I feel like they've leveled up. They've gotten to a point in their life where they're kind of at peace with how things have played out for themselves, and they want to offer a, a heartfelt, loving new. Um, uh, what am I trying to say? Offer their cup. They want a heartfelt new beginning with you. They want love, and these are clarifying the Queen of Swords. So it kind of makes me, especially with this particular one, because she's got the sword up, but she's also holding her hand out. Sometimes the hand is pointed away, but this one here, it kind of looks like she's gesturing, like, come closer, let's talk. This is somebody who really wants to hash things out with you. They want to be very honest, have really strong communication, like get really clear on where you both stand. Oh, and there's a butterfly on her throne. This is about transforming. This person wants to manifest and transform this situation into something that is loving and nurturing and a beautiful new beginning. So, your hopes and fears is the 10 of Cups, clarified by the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Swords again, and the Sun. The Sun is in the house. Leo energy. So it could be where you're feeling burdened by this Queen of Swords, by this person who's, you know, hyper communicative, but also, they've set some pretty strong boundaries. It feels like a burden, but also brings you so much joy. They're saying something here that is making you really excited for the outcome, for the long term. Um, maybe they're close. Well, let's see. So this is your hopes and your fears. So you're hoping that this is going to lead to long-term happiness and success, but you're also afraid it's not going to. You're you really want this, and you're afraid that you're going to be left disappointed like the other times. But you see this person can make you really happy. I mean, I guess you could be the Queen of Swords too, where you understand. I mean, air sign, yeah. You understand that in order to be happy, you need to set boundaries, you need to speak clearly, communicate your needs. Um, that's going to bring you the happiness that you not only desire but deserve, but you don't fully trust. And yeah, we had that 8 of Swords before. Like you probably been dragged through the mud a few times and you got a little PTSD and you're not sure if there's anybody in the world who could actually um you could share a life with, where you, or some kind of situation where you just everyone's really happy, you feel really good, there's a lot of love. um you're skeptical. So potential outcome here, we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the World, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Star. Aquarian energy. We've got the Sun, we've got the Star, we've got the Emperor and the Empress, the Four of Wands. Like there's oh, Ace of Cups. Like there. Oh, and I think we got Lovers too. I keep cutting myself off. Um, there is there's some kind of new beginning here, potential new beginning that is a wish fulfillment. um could be with somebody who lives at a distance. There's some kind of leveling up in the connection. There's some kind of getting, like, completing some kind of major cycle. Maybe this person is an indication to you that all the nonsense from before is done. You have healed, you've worked something out within yourself, and they are your manifestation of that. You're suddenly like, oh, someone like this really can exist? Cool. Yeah. This is this is clarifying the Seven of Wands. So it could be where now, coming up, you get to a point where there's, things finalize and something new is about to begin, or does begin, with a wish fulfillment. And I feel like this is you fighting off anybody and everybody who has anything less than positive to say about this connection. Um, I mean, there could be, like, whatever you walked away from, or are walking away from. This is you being like, no, stay back. If somebody tries to come back in, I mean, that's typically what happens with, um, excuse me, um, situations, is when you finally, like, say there's a breakup and you finally get over it and you're energetically detached, suddenly that person shows up again. Happens more often than not, I would say. But um yeah, I feel like you're going to be in this defensive energy because and maybe you don't know how to convey that to people. This knowing that this is the right thing. Um and so people coming at you with questions, or yeah, like, oh, you got to be careful. Remember what happened last time? And you're just like, it's fine, whatever. Hey, my sister is here. Good morning. So thank you so much for being here. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Going These have been going long lately. So for you, I I want the enchanted map. Enchanted map. Just get a final overview on the situation. Metamorphosis. Was that 25? Movement, 28. Listening. I gotta look at this for a minute. Yeah, metamorphosis. There's a major transformation here that spurs you into action. Movement. Oh, we've got, yeah, we've got all the butterflies. It's like, I don't know, maybe because we've got the hot air balloon and then the ostrich with stuff on its back. I don't know, maybe you're you're going to be actually moving. Your life is transforming. There's momentum that's building, and there's some kind of freedom that's coming with this. And listening, music could be really important to you in on this journey. Maybe there are certain songs that that play that have a message for you, or music is just, it's kind of that thing that gives you the energy, um, puts that bounce in your step. Also with listening, there's I feel like the listening has something to do with how to proceed forward. Because remember, you kind of you may hit a point when you don't know what to choose. You feel potentially confused because you don't want to choose what you've chosen before. Could feel a little paralyzed. And so there's a need to listen. Listen to your intuition, listen to songs, um, listen to what other people are saying. Like, they don't even have to be speaking directly to you. It could just be something you happen to hear on the radio, or a passing conversation, or somebody makes some kind of comment to you where you're like, whoa, that lines up with what I was just thinking about. Anyway, um fear not. This feels really good. This, again, there's this momentum that's building, this excitement, um and passion and drive, and it's about following, like, moving towards what makes you happy, what truly you feel would give you the wish fulfillment you so desire and deserve. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And, ooh, Carrie Aqua's here. Hi. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm saying goodbye now. um, and I will, yes. And so, yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.